DeAndre.
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 The one and only.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out.
If being an absolute idiot was a part of the Olympic Games, these two goofballs that I'm about to speak on would be, I mean, they would have gold medals. They would be the Simone Biles, the Michael Phelps of this shit. I mean, the story that I'm about to tell you is so insane and wild and just absolutely goofy that I myself couldn't even believe it. So to catch you guys up to speed on what I'm actually talking about, what I'm referring to, this story comes out of California, okay? Now, these two girls allegedly, right, I got to throw that in there, even though you're about to see, it's caught in black and white. But anyway, these two girls allegedly stole $600 worth of merchandise out of a nail supply store in California. But here's the catch. One of these two idiots returned back to the store because she forgot her cell phone and her driver's license. Take a look at this, man.
Police say that they not only robbed the store that you see behind me, but they say that they returned to the scene of the crime to retrieve an item left behind. Can you believe it?
People work as hard for their money, and I don't think that it's okay for you just to demand free things.
At the Premier Nail Supply store in Marietta, things are back to normal Wednesday night. But at the lunch hour, September 19th, the owner says two female suspects came into the store appearing to want to buy supplies. When it came time to pay, they instead ran out, carrying about $600 in merchandise. Inside the store are numerous surveillance cameras. You can see the cashier and the owner, dressed in blue, chasing after the alleged robbers. But it went from bad to worse. One of the suspects returned to the store when she realized she left behind her phone.
Yep. Can't believe it, right? So one of these geniuses came back into the store after she realized she left her phone, and then came in and demanded that the store owners give her back her phone and driver's license and all that shit, right? Which I found hilarious, seeing as how you stole from them. But anyway, the owner was actually willing to play ball with her and said, all right, well, listen, if you give back the shit you stole, we'll give you back your stuff, right? Seems like a pretty fair trade to me. Seems like a pretty, even trade to me, right? Well, she wasn't trying to hear none of that. So what does this chick do? Take a look.
She aggressively demanded the phone back. The owner and clerk said if you return the items, we'll give you your phone back. No questions asked. Then it got really ugly. Instead, the alleged female robber gets violent, throwing the owner to the ground and roughing up the cashier, who is pregnant.
Yep, you saw that right, folks. She not only pushes the store owner to the ground like, she's on an episode of AEW or WWE and she's Stone Cold Steve Austin or some shit. She then charges the other worker there, right, the other employee, and snatches her shit out of her hands. And she's also pregnant too, right? Just adding more insult to injury. But that's not even the best part. Take a look at this shit.
The suspects left in a black vehicle. Now, according to police, they say that they located them about a mile away with the stolen property right there in full view.
Yes, sir, Bob. Shocked, aren't you? Not only did the cops catch them less than a mile away from the store, right? Like they live literally a mile away from the store that they just stole from, okay? They found them still in the car that they got away with all of the shit that they stole. Yes, every single item in that car they found. All of the shit that they stole. Every single thing right there down to the last slime-covered toadstool, okay? You a real one if you know where I just got that from. But anyway, how dumb can you get? Like, how do you go to steal something, leave your shit behind in the store you just stole from? And from what is being said and what's being reported, the phone and everything that she left in the store was worth more than the shit that they took. Yes, the phone and the ID, all that stuff was worth more than the shit that they stole. But the fact that you went back for it and the store owners were actually like, they were willing to actually play hardball with you. They could have done so much different things, right? Like the store owners could have just called the cops and locked y'all both in there, or just locked you in there with them. Or they could have just, I mean, your ID, you left your shit there. They could have just locked the door, called the cops and said, hey, such and such stole this and they stole this much and her address is this and her name is this. Like, they literally could have just put you right there on Front Street. But they actually tried to extend an olive branch to you and trade your stuff to get their shit back. Like, they really didn't want any smoke with y'all. But you didn't want that. Insanity to me. That's insanity. Now you both are locked up with multiple charges, including conspiracy charges, second-degree robbery, which is a felony, and I believe 4 misdemeanor charges for petty theft and battery, all because you wanted to break bad. Tragic story. I just had to really kind of talk about that because I could not believe it. Like, that was really, really crazy to me. I just thought that was the funniest shit in the world. That's, you know, I mean, they do have names. I guess I should kind of say them before I sign off. But so the 2 suspects are known as Kadriana and Serenity. Honestly, one's 24 and the other one's 19. The one that came back for her shit was 19. So they're getting younger and younger, ladies and gentlemen. Getting younger and younger out here. But anyway, that's going to do it for this. Man, oh man, I don't even know what to say. Peace.